Hello and welcome to the Rays of Hope show, and we are very glad that you are with us today. I'm Lucy Wawero, your host. Today we are inspiring hope with Dr. Joan Ruguru Kimani. You'll get to meet her, briefly, but just to remind you that this show is about inspiring resilience, courage, and more importantly, hope. Because without hope, we're going nowhere. Without hope, life doesn't make sense, and hope is what God gives us. So we are very, very happy that you are with us, inspiring hope, as I said, with Dr. Joan Ruguru Kimani. I want to remind us that you can follow us live on CAC TV Kenya on Facebook and CAC TV Kenya on YouTube. And you can tell your friends, because the guest I have today, this girl you see here, she's just amazing. You've made us so proud. She is Presbyterian, by the way, and she'll be telling us more about that. And this girl has been all over trending this season because she has made it to the Forbes, list of 30 under 30. She'll tell us about that. She has been a blogger on health issues. She'll tell us about that. A Sunday school teacher, can you imagine? And she's set to graduate very, very soon. Dr. Joan, we are happy to have you. And hatushikiki, by the way, we're so proud.
Thank you.
Karibu sana. Thank you for finding time to be with us. Kindly just say hello to the viewers.
Hello viewers of Inspiring Rays of Hope at CAC TV. I'm excited to be here with Lucy Wawero, and we're going to have a great show and we're going to enjoy ourselves. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wow, where do we even begin? But who is Joan? Perhaps people have read about you. You've been trending quite a bit. And so maybe you want to introduce yourself. Who is Joan? Who is Dr. Joan Ruguru?
Okay, my name is Dr. Joan Ruguru, as you've been saying. I'm a blogger. I'm the founder of Exciting Parenting. It's a blog covering child health and pediatrics. Child health is pediatrics, that's it.
Yeah.
And parenting. And I've been writing for the last 6 years.
Yeah.
I am also the firstborn of 6 children. Mm-hmm. That means I've really been helping my parents and taking care of my other siblings. I'm a Presbyterian. I go to church to Juja Township, Juja PCA Juja Township, right there, Pale Juja. And I'm also a Sunday school teacher.
Wonderful. And perhaps you can give a shout out to your church people, your district, maybe your elder, your members. Watafurahia.
Sawa. So my district is Mwangaza district, Pale PCA Juja Township. Our elder is Elder George Kimani Gitao, who is also my dad. Yes.
Wow.
And my whole family, my mom Veronica Wanjiru, and my siblings Mark, Wairimo, Shiro, Maina, and Wambui.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Dr. Joan, this program is also about education, as we were saying earlier. It's about edutainment and also infotainment, because we want at the end of the day to have some take home.
Yeah.
And we are inspiring girls, especially, of course, young people and all children, but more specifically girls, because to make it to medicine, there are certain subjects. There's a certain way you have to package yourself in order to get there. So your educational journey a bit.
So I began school, nursery at Makena School. It's right there in Juja. Then I moved to Jomo Kenyatta Primary School up to class 5. Then I went to Juja St. Peter's School, the school headed by Mr. Simon Aura. So I went there till class 8. Then I scored 426 marks, top of the school. You must have featured again. Yes, just I don't remember how those ratings were done by then. It was a long time ago. Yeah, a long time according to you, of course. It was a long time ago. It's relative. Yeah. Then I joined the Mary Hill Girls High School in Thika. Wow. I got an A of 84 points, position 48 nationally. Position 48 nationally. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Then I joined medicine, and now I'm graduating. I've taken my oath. That's why I'm Dr. Joan, the Hippocratic Oath. But I'm set to graduate on 28th of June. Wow. Yeah, with a degree in Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. So, who inspired you along the way? Because sometimes, especially girls again, give up on some subjects like, I can't do this.
Yeah. Says you do these hard subjects and all that, or for you it was just a natural walk?
I feel like studying came naturally to me.
Yeah.
So I've always had the drive and the push, but I don't take that for granted.
Yeah.
Because I know people do not understand, not everyone understands that they need to work hard.
Yeah.
So if God gives you the grace to know that you need to work hard, and it actually works, and you read and you get to pass, it's just a gift from God. So I can say it's been God's grace.
Wonderful. You've been a brilliant girl.
Thank you.
So this is beauty, brains, and then let's get to faith, because it works well.
Yes.
With that mix and makes you who you are.
Yeah.
Really.
Yes.
It's about God.
Yes.
So your faith journey.
So I joined Sunday school when I was very young, just right from baby class. So I joined Sunday school. After that, I went to brigade. So I have done the school brigade, the girls brigade, the aim of girls motto, 6-7 follow Christ. We did the marching. Yeah. Then I also was involved in the plays. Yeah. So we did the plays, where we had the drama festivals, the singing games, the choral verse, so we did all that. I remember we were even singing songs. There's a song we were taught, in our work and in our play. Yeah, so we did a lot of things in school, drama festivals. Yeah, so we had that phase. Yeah. Then I joined the youth ministry. So in the youth, the youth time coincides with my campus time. Yeah. So I've been featuring in the youth, but not that strongly.
Because you've been in school.
I've been in school mostly. Yeah. But then during 2018, I was the parish head for the health board. So I served for a year. Wow. Yes, for the health board. Wow. So a year, it went well. We had a couple of activities. We had a mission at Gashororo Health Center, where we had ophthalmologists come from Kikuyu Mission Hospital. Yeah, so they came. We also gave vitamin A supplements in the church. Yeah, we also had we had a couple of activities. Yeah, so then I joined Sunday school. So I've been teaching from 2017. Yeah. I teach class 6, 7, and 8. Wow. So my class teachers, the others that we share the class with, are Mrs. Mahui and Mrs. Fashia. Yeah. So we teach together in that class. So we exchange and we have a timetable. Yes. I
can only imagine how these kids are excited at this moment.
Yes.
I mean, to know that their teacher is doing ABCD, Teacher Joanne, that's what they call it?
Yeah, Teacher Joanne.
Teacher Joanne. Yes. They must be very, very proud of you, just as we are, and that's amazing. Thank you. To know that you're born again, you're young, and you're serving Christ. Yeah. That is so amazing. Let's talk about blogging. Okay. Because maybe someone out there maybe might be wondering, how does it work? Yeah. What is involved? What does it take?
So a blog, a blog is an online platform where you write. So we have different hosting sites. You can use WordPress. So for me, I use WordPress. It's easy. So when you write, you publish, and people can access your work. So for a blog, you can have a free blog. That means that even if you don't have money, you can always start a blog, and it grows. People don't come because people don't come because your blog is very big. They come because of what you're writing. Yeah. Then you can also have the self-hosted one. So the self-hosted one is where you pay hosting fees and domain fees every month. That one is better because it has the name that you want on top, and when people look for it, they're going to find it. So it's generally it's a better, bigger website.
Wonderful. Yes. So tell us about your blog, The Exciting Parenting. How long have you been on this, and how has the feedback been?
So I started writing in December 2016. Wow. That's when I put up my first post.
While in school?
Yes, while in school. Yeah. It was about taking care of it was about disciplining children. Yeah. Yes. So I wrote the post, but how it started is there's a group on Facebook. Sorry. It's called Kilimani Moms and Dads. Yeah. So I posted a small story of how I saw a mother discipline her child wrongly. So alimchapa na slippers simply because he poured soda beside the swimming pool. Yeah. So I taken my siblings for swimming. Yeah. So after that, I was agitated, and I chose to help other parents out there, especially the young ones who are between the ages of, let's say, 18 to 45, to learn how to discipline their children, because I've seen how my parents have been disciplining us, and it's always worked. Yeah. Yeah, so I said, if you want, so I wrote the short story and asked them that if you want to learn how to discipline children, send me your details and I'll send you an email. And I received more than 1,000 emails.
And that was bold of you.
Yes,
like you people can write.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was very tiresome sending an article to over 1,000 people.
Yeah.
So it's easier if you just take that article, put
post
it on a blog, post it,
yeah.
and put the link there.
Ah.
So that's how it started.
Yeah.
Then in a month's time, my parents saw the growth. So they gave me 3,000 shillings and I paid for hosting and I paid for a domain and the website was designed. So from there, life has never been the same again.
Like 3K?
Yes, 3K, just 3K.
That's all it took?
That's all it took, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you've grown?
Yes, yeah, it keeps adding, people keep coming,
yeah.
the viewership increases.
Yeah.
Interestingly, the country that treats my work the most is the United States, followed by Kenya, then more than 10 countries. You know, the back end only shows you 10 countries.
Yeah.
So it's all over the world.
Wow.
Yeah, all over the world, with at times 1,000 people coming to read.
Wow.
And it being a niche blog, you know, it's not very, you know, people like reading about fashion, makeup, beauty, gossip, exactly.
Yeah.
So it being an educational blog and getting people coming to read, it tells you that the content is very good.
Those are serious people. I mean, you're searching for something.
Yes, yes.
Not just entertainment.
Yes, true.
And all that.
Yeah.
So does it, you know, nowadays people are going into media and social media and everything.
Yeah.
It attracts money.
Yes. So what I can say is, you see, for a blog that writes about such niche and technical topics, getting brands to partner with hasn't been easy. Because they feel like maybe your traffic is not as much as what a gossip blog would bring.
Yeah.
So they feel like your conversion rate would not be as good as that other blog. So, but what I can say is, as I was telling you earlier when we came in, is when you have your own thing and you show that what you're doing with your thing actually works, it gives you an upper hand in getting other opportunities.
Sure.
Because you have a record of performance.
Yeah.
So with my blog, I've been able to get other jobs on the side. So for example, I've been doing an internship with the Annals of African Surgery. It's the publishing body for the Surgical Society of Kenya. So I got that job because I have a blog.
Yeah.
And also with running the blog, I was able to know about social media management and how to, you know, increase likes, increase our following on a page. So I got a couple of doctors who also approached me because I can produce medical content to be able to make content for their social media pages and make posts and write stories. So that's how I was able to make money.
Awesome.
Indirectly from my blog.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Of course, I won't ask you how much.
Yeah, please.
I won't go there.
Yeah.
But Joanne, you are young and we're in this generation that believes in quick things, instant, pap.
Yeah.
It's been a whole 6 years for you to build the brand. What can you tell young people?
I feel like for young people, we are in this microwave generation where you want something and you get it. You know, with online ordering, you go to an application, you order, it's on your doorstep immediately. But it's really disadvantaging people because people are getting frustrated. They want to start something and shine. But it does not work like that.
It doesn't work like that?
It doesn't work
From your
like
experience?
That. It does not.
Yeah.
Because one thing I can also say, even God gives you things when you can handle them. Imagine if I got Forbes. I got listed on Forbes when I was still in school. I wouldn't be able to do the media tours I'm doing right now. I wouldn't be able to look at the job. You know, I've also been, people are looking for me. I can't look at those opportunities when I was in school. So it takes time for something to grow. And those nice opportunities come when God thinks you're ready.
So God, you said something very important. God gives you things when he knows you can handle.
When you can handle them.
So in the meantime, one is being molded. And prepared.
Yes, that's true.
And so we should be patient.
We should be very patient.
Young people should be patient. And by that, it's a message for all of us. Because sometimes we just want quick things. Quick things. Wow, awesome. And now, let's jump on to the main thing. That actually has popped out like that. The listing on Forbes. Tell us about that, the background. Forbes, just in case someone maybe doesn't click a bell. What is Forbes and what is the magnitude of this listing?
So Forbes is one of the most prestigious listings in the world.
Yeah.
So we have Forbes, which is Forbes, which lists people internationally.
Yeah.
And hopefully my blog grows enough to get to Forbes International. But now we also have the regional Forbes.
Yeah.
So we have Forbes Asia, Forbes Africa. So now we have the Forbes Africa where I was listed. So we were 30 people from all over Africa.
Yeah.
And I happened to be one of the 30 people in Africa.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So we had 2 females in health,
Yeah.
and I happened to be one of them.
Yeah.
We had 4 Kenyans,
Yeah.
and I happened to be one of them.
Wow.
And interestingly, all the 4 Kenyans were females. Yeah, yeah.
So girls are doing it.
They are doing it.
So how did you get into this? I mean, how do you get listed?
So how you get listed is, I think there was a call.
Yeah.
I probably happened not to see it, but then people have been seeing my work. It's been 6 years. So I suppose I was nominated for that. And so I simply received this email.
Yeah.
And I was told that I've been nominated to Forbes Africa. And yeah, so I was asked for documents. So this listing is very legitimate.
Yeah.
You cannot get in there through the back door.
No.
Or if you have a criminal history.
Yeah.
So I was asked for documents for verification. I was asked for my ID card, my CV, and they even sent my recommenders emails.
Yeah.
To ask them about me. Then they also asked me for my code of good conduct to check my criminal, in case I have a criminal background.
Yeah.
They also asked for my business registration, my KRA certificate, to show that I've been paying taxes. So after that, there was a summit in Botswana for people to meet and also take photos.
Yeah.
Then on June 3rd, I received the email and my life changed.
Your life has never been the same.
It's never been the same.
Never been the same.
No.
Tell us about that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And about what that has meant over this period.
So I can say is my face is splashed all over social media.
Yeah.
I am on TV the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm walking somewhere. I can see my interviews being aired somewhere.
Yeah.
People are identifying me on the street.
Yeah.
Even people selling smokies. No, my name is Dr. Joan.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot.
It's a lot.
So at some point I was having a bit of anxiety.
Yeah.
How do I, how do I behave now anymore?
Yeah, because you're no longer that normal girl.
Yes,
like you can't hide.
Exactly. Yeah, and you can't hide.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
I'm an open book.
Yeah.
So I think if I continue living the way I've been living,
yes,
there's nothing is going to change.
Just being Joan.
Just being Joan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
But then I wanted to discuss this connection between your 6 years of consistency and this, because I think we need to get that.
Yeah.
That before you see someone, before you see someone with a testimony, there's a story.
Yeah.
There's a story behind it. You want to speak to that?
Yeah, I could speak to that. So one thing I've learned from the Forbes listing is if you look at everyone's projects, people have been doing them for some time.
Yeah.
So one thing I like encouraging the youth, if you find something that works, be consistent at it.
Yeah.
Even if you're not making much money immediately, be consistent, because with consistency you get to learn. Yeah. The way I was writing my articles when I started is not the same way I'm writing my articles now. Yeah. I've also increased the frequency. Yeah. I've improved. The length is better. I know I've also learned my audience. Yeah. So if you keep jumping from one project to another and you're impatient, you have no record for what you've been doing. Yeah. Yeah. So consistency is very important, and also it shows that you are serious in what you're doing. Yeah. So most people appreciate that. Yeah. And that's something that Forbes also appreciates. Wow. Yeah, so I'd suggest if you're doing something and you believe it's, you also have to pray about these things. Yeah. God does not, he can't lead you astray. No. And if something is not working, you will know. You'll just know. You'll just know. Yeah. So if you feel like you are in line with your calling and it's working, just keep at it. Yeah. Your big break is going to come. Wow. Yeah. So how has your faith helped you to remain grounded before, even in that consistency journey, and even now that you are famous? You're this famous girl. Yeah. So before the times when I'd feel like I'm not making money, so I'm getting tired. Yeah. I'm writing, and then I'm still paying the hosting. Yeah. So you don't pay it once. So you choose the plan that you want. So I choose the yearly plan. So you're still paying the yearly plan. You're still paying. Yeah. You're not making millions. Hakuna kitu. Hakuna kitu. And it's hard work. It is hard work. It's a real
research you do, and you...
Yes.
It's serious business.
It's serious business.
Yeah.
And also my child health articles are from my classwork. So it's real medical information that is verified. So it's hard work where you're being factual, but then things are not working.
Yeah.
So at some point I'd give up. I remember saying I'm going to close it down. Then something just keeps me going.
Yeah.
No, sasa nimemaliza, I'm going to close it down.
Ikitu,
Imeisha.
year 1, year 2, year 3.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of, at some point I think of selling it. Then I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So I can say is my faith has kept me going. Like I always knew something would happen, but I just wasn't sure what was it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was actually Forbes that would catapult me to the to the
next
limelight
level,
and probably bring me opportunities.
Yeah.
But I always knew something would happen. But somewhere in the way it was a bit difficult.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I prefer being honest because we're speaking to the rest of the
No,
youth.
sure, we are.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
And we want someone to learn, because maybe someone somewhere is giving up.
Yes, that's true.
Almost giving up.
Yeah.
So just as we are still at it, you can face the camera and in a minute just encourage someone who is on a project and feeling like giving up, and especially a young person who is struggling even to make that shilling, to keep that work going.
Yeah.
And especially for the last 2 years, things have not been so easy.
Yes.
And they're not getting easier.
Yeah.
Please encourage someone at this point, even as we move on.
Okay, so I'd like to encourage you who's working on a project.
Yeah.
You've either started your shop, you started your online shop, and you feel like things are not working. As long as I told Reverend Lucy before, if you feel like that is what is your calling, keep at it, pray, have faith, and also ask God for guidance, because it's going to give you the cues on what to do, what adjustments to make with your business, and someday something is going to happen. Yeah, so do not give up. I'd ask you not to give up.
So don't give up, says Joanne.
Yeah.
Because she felt like giving up,
yes,
but she held on to have faith. I'm just curious, still on the blog, the exciting parenting.
Yes.
Kwani, how was parenting like? You want to give us some tips about Elder Kimani and how they handled these things?
So I'd say at home, we have a very nice relationship with our parents. It's a free house, and since we are 6 children, with 2 parents, so we're 8. It's a big, very warm family. You should see us outside at our background, at our back door ground, with our table outside, having small parties.
Yeah, actually, sometimes you don't even need other people in.
We're enough.
Are you mkosawa too?
Yeah.
Mkosawa too.
So we have parties for everyone. We surprise everyone for their parties.
Nice.
And I wonder how, especially my parents, we still surprise them till now. And they know it's their birthday. Yeah. But they still get surprised all the time.
Like, oh.
Yeah, they still get surprised.
Yes.
So we have a very nice relationship. Yeah. And also for discipline, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Because I think also with how we've also grown up there, the first like 3 children, with first phase and second phase. Yeah. Like for me, Mark and Wairimu, we've set a very good example for the rest. Yeah, and also at home we also have daily devotion. So we have a timetable stuck on the wall.
Daily devotion.
Daily devotion.
Yes.
So we have we start with we have a timetable where we have a daily preacher, including our class 1, a grade 1 girl. She's called Shiru. Yeah. She preaches. She has to. Yes. When it's her day. When it's her day, she preaches. Yeah. So unajipanga mapema. Yeah. You get your word before. Yeah. So we start with singing. Yes. While we sing, then we have a leader who leads the service. The leader of the service. Yeah, the leader of the service. Then we have the reader of the word. Yes. We have the preacher. Yeah. We have presentations. Wow. And then we have comments.
Sounds like a Presbyterian service. Do you have matangazo?
No, we don't have matangazo, but you have comments at the end. So what do you think?
That's like matangazo also.
That's like matangazo. But then it takes roughly 20 minutes.
It's not like a long thing.
No, it's like 20 minutes. Yeah. But then do it fast. Yeah. But then it's fun. Yeah. And then the preacher asks questions. So you need to listen very well during the preaching.
Well, I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah. But when you've not been very nice, what have they done to you? Your parents?
For me?
Yeah.
When I haven't been very nice.
Yeah. Or have you always been a nice girl?
No, when I was small, I used to lose things a lot. Okay. Especially jackets and padlocks. when I was young. I think that's the major problem I had.
Yeah.
So I was disciplined here and there.
Yeah.
But I feel like these young ones, I think from us, they have learned. So for us, we had to learn to be disciplined.
Yes.
But then for them, they just take up from the rest of us.
Yeah. Wow, we thank God for Mr. and Mrs. Kimani and the wonderful squad.
Yes.
That wonderful team, and that keeps the fire going. And I see God in the mix.
Yes.
God in the mix of your life.
Yeah.
And that's what has made you who you are.
Thank you.
And I don't know what you can say about that spiritual pillar. Because you see, we're in a world that is becoming more secular and everything, and our priorities have been inverted.
Yeah.
We are now in the theme of the General Assembly that says, consider your ways. And you see, the Israelites had inverted their priorities. They're not doing God's work and putting God where he belongs. And I feel like we're in such a generation.
Yeah.
What would you say about that?
I feel like for our generation, people are probably, I'm not saying being rich is good, but money and fame is becoming the main goal and focus.
Yeah.
And people are ready to do anything for it, even if it means posting controversial things online, in getting involved in a life that puts you in the limelight for the wrong reasons, or even getting money in the wrong way. But the thing is, I believe that, you remember the story of Job.
Yeah.
Job was rich and he was a man of God.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying, being grounded under God doesn't mean you become poor.
No.
So when you believe in the word of God, you also become rich.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's easier when you have God behind you, because you don't have to struggle to discern things.
No.
For you, things are clearer.
Yeah.
And God opens the opportunities you need to get to.
Yes.
Yeah, so for you, if you believe in God and someone else doesn't, for you it's easier to get further than them.
Yeah.
For them, they have to use crooked ways.
Yes.
They have to strain so much.
Figure out.
Yes, but for you, the way is very clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way is clear.
Yeah.
And I think at that point, we want to take a break because we want to hear more. This girl has accomplished more. We're just being very humble here, because her achievements are just beyond. And I believe that we are learning. I believe that there are some take-home lessons that you have. And especially you young person out there, there's some things that you have learned and picked even from this first part of the show. So we'll take a short break and we'll be right back to hear more about what Dr. Joanne is doing and what she's up to. We'll be back. Please don't go away.
Are you looking to grow your business? CAC TV offers you a variety of advertising opportunities to suit your budget. Advertise with us today and reach your potential customers countrywide. For more information, email us on sales@cactv.org or call 011 00 90 647.
Welcome back. We are glad you have kept it CAC TV. We are glad you've kept it Rays of Hope. Today we have an exciting, program because we are featuring Dr. Joan Ruguru Kimani, and she's inspiring hope and, challenging us in very many ways. And this girl has been trending. This girl, and she's our girl from PCEA Juja, and we are celebrating her so much. And so inspiring hope with Dr. Joan, who has recently been listed in the Forbes, 30 under 30. Who are successful. It's a listing of success. It's a listing of recognition and being among the best that there are. In our continent. That's big. That's big. But most importantly is that her faith. She's grounded in her faith. the way the parents have brought her up, all these things. And she's been consistent in what she's been doing, and all that adds up to who she is today. And we get to celebrate you.
Thank you.
Because of that long journey.
Thank you.
And your consistency in what you've been doing now. Going back to 2020. Historia kulistiwa ijaanza juzi, by the way. Tell us about the top 35 under 35 listing in 2020.
So the top 35 under 35 listing was by the United Nations,
Yeah.
the Ministry of ICT and Youth Affairs, and also by Youth Agenda, as was listed under health, among the top 35 under 35 youth who are doing very well in health. So the listing was under my blog also. So the impact, the statistics of the number of people that I had reached, and also the growth and the countries that I've been able to reach during my, as I write in my blogging.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do they get to know you, or you still get recommended?
Yes. So that one was either self-nomination or nomination by somebody else. Yeah. So after that, you submit your documents again. All these things are verified. Yeah. So they are verified to ensure that if they list someone, the person is credible. And if anyone else wants to give them opportunities from their listing, it is not somebody who will have a bad history or a poor working ethic. Yes.
And that boils down to the question of integrity.
Yes.
How do you understand integrity in your own words?
Okay. So integrity for me is having a clear conscience personally, and also a clear ethical working character, and also the way you interact with people, just to keeping it very clear and very simply not having any corruption or any favoritism. Things to do that.
Being real.
Yeah, and being very real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because the way I see it, you keep referring to documents.
Yes,
verifications.
Documents, yes.
So what if you are heparing? KRA, Manenos, and all that? You wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why I feel like I'm speaking to my fellow youth. It's, we talk about professionalism. So if you're a professional, just ensure that you have your documents in check. So if you've studied, just ensure that your grades are good, because it gets to a place where transcripts are asked for, and those transcripts that you didn't do very well will now start disadvantaging you 10 years to come. So when it comes to documentation, when it comes to professional grounds, it's very, very important. Things like having CRB listing, where you're not paying your CRB loans, or you're not paying your taxes. It could catch up with you. And some of these things, even if you're cleared, there could be a paper trail that leads back to it, and it disadvantages you. So I'd suggest that we keep our professional life and our papers very, very, very clean.
And again, faith comes into play, because what keeps you on check? You see, people are not following you day and night. So you might think you're hiding. But I guess, fearing God, first of all, helps you to be.
Yeah, that's true. Because also fearing God means that you'll not cut through. For example, if it's not paying, let's say, a CRB loan, or you don't want to pay taxes, you should, I know that God will provide. There are things that God will do for you. God will give you food. He'll give you transport. He'll give you housing. Those are basic things. He's your father. He'll, the same way that my father ensures that I have all those things. That's the same way God ensures that we have those things. So there's no need for us to take shortcuts when it comes to finances, when it comes to these bureaucratic things, because God will ensure that you always have enough. So there's no need for shortcuts.
No need for shortcuts, says Joanne. And because there's something we say that aonaye kwa siri atakujibu, like kwa wazi. It's not in vain that you're toiling, that you're working so hard, and you feel like it's not being noticed, nobody's seeing it. You see, your time is coming, your breakthrough is coming. It will pay. At the end of the day, it will pay. Let's talk about the academy and the show.
So I'm part of the Miss President Academy and show. I am Miss President Kiambu County.
What's that, Joanne? We're not used to these things. What's all that? Give us some background.
So I saw a post on Twitter. about a TV show. It's featured. It airs on KTN. Actually, it starts airing on 30th of June from 8 to 9 p.m. on KTN. So so I saw it. I think it's KTN Home. So I saw it and I decided to just apply. And something else I want to encourage the youth. If you see an opportunity that you like, apply for it. What's the worst that is going to happen?
Just being told no?
Yeah, just being told no.
That's the worst.
That's the worst that is going to happen. And something else also, from my story, it might look like I've achieved a lot, but I have not told you the things that I've applied for, and they have told me that I'm not suitable for those things.
Many of them.
Yeah, there are many of them. So, but now I've been able to get where I am because I tried out things. So if you sit down and try and try nothing, you'll never get anything.
I think that's important because sometimes people get to give up. Like tumekuwa tuki-apply, I've been applying for opportunities, for jobs, nothing seems to be forthcoming. Mtu anarusha mikono. But you see, God will never rig you in.
Because you're not even putting yourself there.
So you must put yourself there. Ili Mungu, if that's your moment. I mean, that's very profound. And we say that opportunities they are rare. And they are slippery.
That's true.
Usipoichukua, that's what they say. Seize the moment. Seize the moment. So you saw a post on Twitter.
I saw a post on Twitter. And for me, I work with instincts, and I pray to God before I apply. So I was like, God, if you think this is for me, nitachukuliwa. If it's not for me, nitachukuliwa. It's okay, it's fine. Because I feel like God knows things before us.
It does.
So at times you feel bad that you didn't get into an opportunity, and maybe something bad would have happened to you. So I after when I don't get things, I don't get annoyed, because I know God is protecting me for something, and He has something better for me. So I applied. I sent it and I forgot about it. Then later on they sent me an email that I've been shortlisted for auditions. So I went for the auditions, and they were held here in Nairobi, the Nairobi Safari Club. I arrived early. I was actually the first contestant. So I arrived early. Also something else about preparation. If you're going for an interview, this is an inspiring hope. And also I'd like to teach the youth things that I've also learned with time. If you're going for an interview, do not go late. When you go, when you reach early, you get to familiarize yourself with the environment. And you relax. And you relax also. So when you relax and you familiarize yourself with the environment, you're not anxious. So I arrived early. I even had the opportunity of getting in to see where we're going to be called in to talk. So I got in since I was the first person. And it was just me and the cleaner. So I got in.
As in, you were there even before the panel?
I was there before the panel.
Nice.
So I got in, so the cleaner allowed me to see the room. So I even prayed. So I was able to, I was grounded, and so I knew even if I get in, there are many cameras, and I wasn't going to panic because I've I've been in that room before. So I went and sat down
and before you sit down.
Yes.
I mean, this is interesting because you're speaking to the youth, because you are a youth yourself. So maybe the youth might not believe me. But we have been in panels of interviews. Kwanza mtu anakuja late. Late kabisa na hata I feel. And then umekuja pia umejiachilia, as in, would you want to speak to that? The way you look and the kind of an opportunity you're looking for. Hakuna relationship. Please speak to that, Joanne.
So for this one, since actually there's a way you dress up for interviews, and depending on what they want. So for this one, I was wearing a long dress. It was reaching somewhere here. But it was stylish. I had my, I had my brush. I'd also done my makeup. Because, we had this discussion earlier about the way you are, applying something on your face, enhancing your looks a bit. There's this debate that we have, should you enhance your looks, should you not? I know people prefer to look, plain and natural. That's okay. But if you enhance your look slightly better, we are all human beings. So people might actually be drawn to the person who looks, stunning and bright, compared to a person who's just dull and they didn't put any effort to how they're looking like. So with ladies, I can see you have a heel. For ladies, put on a small heel for, it elevates your look. You look like you actually tried. The clothes don't have to be expensive.
No, they don't have to be.
Especially for the youth, go to a market, shop.
Tafuta tu vitu tuzuri.
Tuoshe.
Iron vizuri.
Iron vizuri. Kuna trousers za 300, kablazer ka 300
na kana ka professional,
inakaa professional,
Yeah.
ni mpya,
Yeah.
tunajua kuna hii mtumba mpya,
Yeah.
look for those
Kuna
things.
camera.
Ile camera, exactly.
Camera,
Fika
yes.
mapema. Shop nicely,
Yeah.
get into nice shoes, just look presentable.
Look presentable. Because
yes.
Joanne,
Yeah.
I can imagine if you said you were in a nice stylish dress.
Yes.
I can imagine you coming into such kind of an interview with jeans parara imeraruka. Is it like zinaitwaje? What do you call them?
Jeans.
Yes, ripped jeans,
Yes.
and all that, and you're like umekuja late kwanza.
Yeah.
How do people view you? So you're speaking to very important aspects.
Yes.
Because some bright young people have lost good opportunities.
Yes.
Just because the way they look,
Yeah.
and that's not them.
Yes.
They are nice people.
Yes, that's true.
But mtu amejipresent vingine.
Yeah.
People are like, we're not going to risk.
Yes, that's the truth. Yeah.
Tuendelee umeketi.
Yeah. So they won't risk the image of their company.
No,
with
they
you.
won't. They're not going to do that.
They will not do that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like at times you want to become rough and
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge the system.
Yeah.
But why should you be the martyr?
Why?
Why should you suffer for everyone
Exactly.
else? Just dress nicely and
Yeah.
show up for that interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was looking good.
Yeah.
I had some nice chunky heels. Yeah, and some like a nice dress.
Wow.
Yeah, so I walked in. Anyway, so I arrived and sat down. So when the panel came, they asked for the person who came in first.
And Joanne was there.
Yeah, I was there, the first one.
Yeah.
So I walked in. So the good thing about this, I didn't have a chance to hear the questions before.
No.
Because someone can walk in, get out,
Yeah.
you guys discuss, you
Yeah.
get confused.
Yeah.
So I didn't get that chance.
No.
So I walked in. Fresh.
Yeah.
Answered the questions. Yeah, answered the questions very respectfully.
Yeah.
Nicely, to the best of my knowledge.
Yeah.
And after that, they were very impressed and they asked me where a doctor wants to be on a TV show.
Yeah.
And I told them that I want to learn. So I know there's something about learning, just wanting to learn and better yourself.
Yeah.
Just wanting to learn and better
Yeah.
yourself. Because there's something I've learned that, so now I can get into, if I mention I was on Forbes Africa,
Yeah.
someone will open the door for me to get into a conference room. But then what matters, whether I stay inside there, is my content.
Is your content.
Is your content.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might look nice, you have the titles,
Yeah.
but when you get inside
Yeah.
that room, you cannot help.
Yeah.
You have no content,
Yeah.
even for you as a preacher.
Yeah.
You're a preacher, you look nice. When you go to preach to people,
Nothing.
nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've learned how to, it's good I am a doctor,
Yeah.
but then I also need to build up something around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I after that, they called me aside, they asked me where I want to join the show.
Yeah.
I don't think that was suspicious, but they just asked me why.
Yeah.
So I told them I want to learn
Yeah.
the civic world. Yeah, so after that, so they sent me an email letter. I'd actually made it to the show.
Wow.
So we went through the academy. So we were learning things on policy making,
Wow.
on economics,
Wow.
on politics,
Yeah.
on so many things, diplomacy, governance, devolution.
Wow.
I feel like these things are not career sensitive. You don't have to be a politician to
Yeah.
know about devolution.
No.
You don't have to be.
No.
Yeah, so these are things that everyone needs to learn.
Needs to learn.
Yes, everyone needs to learn
Yeah.
about these things.
Yeah.
Because you can be I don't have to be the country's president.
No.
But I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. I mean, let's see what the future holds. I mean,
Let's
who
see.
knows?
Yes, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
But you can be the president of
Yeah.
your small hospital.
Yeah.
You can be the president of PCA.
Yeah.
We have the moderator,
Yeah.
the right
Yeah.
reverend moderator.
Yeah.
You can also be the president
Yeah.
of your small organization.
Yeah.
So these leadership skills are not career sensitive, and everybody needs to learn about them.
Yeah.
So the show was amazing.
So you threw yourself in,
Yes.
seized the moment,
Yes.
went all in.
Yes.
Because you have a desire to learn. I'm picking that.
Yes.
Because it's very important. Because sometimes there's this talk about, nimemaliza shule. What does kumaliza shule mean really? Young person.
Yeah.
Na kuna mtu mwingine unasikia amesema amemaliza shule because amefanya class 8. Mwingine because amefanya form 4, nilimaliza shule.
Yeah.
Your first degree, nimemaliza shule. Is there an end to learning really?
No, there's no end to learning. And I feel like as human beings, we are multifaceted. So you can be a teacher, but you always have other skills around you.
Yeah.
You always have other skills
Yeah,
around you.
yeah.
So it's not good for us to live this a world.
Yeah.
God gave us infinite power.
Yeah.
And we haven't accessed all of it.
Yeah, or exploited at least.
Exploit it
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Just try push yourself.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
And also, especially these things happening in the world.
Yeah.
Let's not be narrow-minded and
Yeah.
just focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Just put yourself out there.
Yeah.
And ensure that you're well covered.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
In regards to happenings in the world, money, how does
Yeah.
money work?
Yeah.
Because also in the church, we're dealing with policy making.
Yes, we are.
We're dealing with diplomacy in the church.
Yes.
So
Devolution affects us.
devolution also
I
affects
mean,
the
everything.
church. Yeah, taxation.
Yeah.
We have the cess that the church
Exactly.
pays.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's so many things that we also need to
Yeah.
learn.
We are interdependent.
It is that.
So
it's
we
like
are not an island.
Yes.
And none of us actually is an island.
Yes.
So we must keep learning. And the world is dynamic.
Yes, it
And
is.
so we must keep abreast
Yes,
with what's going on around
Yeah.
around us. So this is also another exciting thing that you're handling.
Yes. So now we are in the competition phase.
Yeah.
And I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
To make it to to the very top.
And please tell us where we need to get involved, where our viewers need to get involved.
Yes.
You'll tell us.
I'll tell you
When the time comes.
When the time
When the
comes.
time comes, because we would want to support you. I mean,
Yeah.
we want to cheer you on.
Thank you.
To even greater levels. Now, God is not done with you yet. I mean, this is
Amen.
just a beginning. And the way I see you, you're going far.
Thank you.
Unaenda far.
Thank you.
Unaenda far. So your future plans, Dr. Joanne?
So my future plans
Yeah.
are having been in the medical school for long. That
Yeah.
means we've been down with the patients, we've been in the wards, in the clinics,
Yeah.
and having this exposure of having to write,
Yeah.
and also having the international view of things,
Yeah.
and mostly being in this Miss President Academy,
Yeah.
and interacting with women from all over the country who are in different government positions,
Yeah.
working with different NGOs. I'm looking into definitely doing my master's in medicine,
Yeah.
probably child health.
Yeah.
I like pediatrics.
Yeah.
But things change, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I'd also want to get into policy making bodies, the WHO, the United Nations,
Yes.
to be able to make decisions.
Yeah.
And ensure that they are effected and implemented.
Yes.
We have a problem of helicopter decisions, white elephants,
Yeah.
projects
Yeah.
not completed,
Yeah.
right somewhere on top. So I'd want to be the person who ensures that things are actually done.
Things get done.
Things get done.
Get completed.
Yes, they get completed.
Wow.
In health,
Yeah.
specifically.
I mean, that's exciting.
Yes, yes.
And
yes.
how about your blog? You want to continue blogging?
So I'm going to continue blogging.
Yeah.
That one is, after this Forbes, at times at times you underrate your project.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a blog a small thing that I
Yeah.
write. But right now I respect my blog.
Yeah.
It is a person in itself.
Yeah.
And it requires the respect it deserves.
Yes.
Yes, so it's going to continue going on.
You write once per week, or how often do you post, by the way?
So for school purposes, it was a bit hard. I was posting like 2 times a month.
Oh,
but
2 times a
now,
month.
like 2 times a month or 3.
Yeah.
But now since I have seen what it can do for
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
more.
going to take it seriously.
Yes.
More seriously
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Yeah, but so I'm also opening a shop online.
Yeah.
So the shop is there. I'm
Yeah.
just waiting to populate it with
Until you
vendors.
said online, I was like, unafungua duka?
No. No, it's an online shop.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Where people can come and buy baby items.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow, you're diversified.
Yes, I'm diversified.
It's all about babies.
Yes,
it's
all
all about
babies.
children.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So the shop button is there. The shop is there. I'm just looking for vendors
Yeah.
who are selling baby items
Yeah.
to come and. So I also want to help my fellow youth.
Yeah.
So if you know you like selling children items,
Yeah.
you just come to me.
Yeah.
You sign up.
Wow.
So I give you the platform.
Yes.
So you sell your items from my store.
Yes.
So when I receive the order, someone pays.
Yeah.
I send you your money. You deliver.
Wow.
That means I get to increase your sales for you
Yes.
because I have the traffic.
Yes, you do have the traffic.
I have the traffic.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So I increase your sales for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm looking into now.
Wow.
But I'm also looking for a point where I'll be able to go to the ground and teach on the ground
Yeah.
and get to meet the people.
Yes.
Because I know my readers online and they are very faithful. Even when I have not written,
Yes.
I log in and people are there looking for content.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Even if a month passes,
So they keep you on check.
yes, they keep checking.
Yeah, they keep checking.
Yeah, so I'd like to get to a place where I'm also meeting them in person.
Yeah.
and we get to discuss a lot of things. I get to teach them in person and also learn from them.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And we want to be part of this journey, so you'll be seeing us actually popping in and also checking out on things. About your speaking engagements, now they have increased.
Yes, they have.
Yes.
They have. The speaking engagements have increased.
Yeah.
So apart from the interviews I'll be doing on TV, and I can say it's a learning curve for everyone.
Yeah.
So probably look polished on this interview, but for the first one I was doing, I was a bit jittery.
Yeah.
But people learn on the ground, and
learn.
I'm also very open to learning.
Yeah.
And I've also had engagements where I'm invited to speak as a guest of honor. Yeah, but back to the events, this is where I've had to also involve a corporate manager.
Yeah.
So that they can be able to arrange my speaking engagements for me, or arrange the media houses for me. You know, it's easier when they all communicate to one person, who has the experience, who's also going to advise my corporate look.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because when you're in Forbes,
you need to be branded.
Yes, you need to be branded. Yeah. What colors to wear on TV, what kind of questions not to answer. Yeah, and so all that has come up with the speaking engagements and also arranging the interviews. So you will go here on this day, you go here on this other day. Yeah, so that's it. And also for the speaking engagements, for example, we shared today, I'm a guest of honor in an international school right here in Nairobi. So I checked that with my corporate manager and they actually approved of it. And I'm also going to be a guest speaker in a modeling show. It's on June 28th. But for that, it's for Wezesha Youth. So I'm there to empower the other youth. So when I'm called upon, if my presence will give the other youth strength, I am giving them my voice because someone was there for me. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful, Joanne. Again, I think I cannot overemphasize this, that we are proud.
Thank you.
Please get it from us. We are very proud of you.
Thank you.
Mtoto wetu from Juja, PCEA. We are very, very proud. Our moderator is proud. All of us are very, very proud of you. Keep going, keep shining. We love you, and we know that God has a very good plan for you. He'll help you exploit your potential fully.
Yes.
Because it's just just a tip of the iceberg. There's much more that is in store for you.
Thank you.
Because you're young, you have years ahead of you, and God will take you far. I would like you to take a minute and just talk to a young person who's thinking, well, she has made it. Now, here I am, feeling like committing suicide and all that. What did you tell a young person?
So for the young people, I'd like to advise you to, I've always told my people around me, start your own small project. Even if you're employed, just have your own thing that always has your back, because that will never leave you. So I'm a doctor, but then I have a blog, which is mine. So start a small thing and don't give up, because God is seeing your effort. And something else, you cannot hide your intentions from God. He can see them. So whatever you're doing, as long as you're having the right intentions and you're trusting Him, He's going to give you the strength and the will to continue.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
I would like you to address also other stakeholders, because it takes a community to bring up a person.
Yes.
You've mentioned here your parents, your church, your schools where you've been. So please talk to these other important stakeholders in the life of a young person and how they need really to work with young people.
Yes. So for the stakeholders who are involved in bringing up a young person, we have the parents, we have teachers, we have institutions such as schools. We also
churches,
have schools and churches. So I'd like to ask you to take the chance and give that young person a chance. So my growth, you see, when my parents gave me the 3,000 shillings, that is what took me off the ground. If they would have refused, I wouldn't be having a blog right now. So for the church has always been very, very supportive of my work, especially with my Sunday school teaching. Even when I'm busy with school, they have always accommodated me back very well when I come back. So just take the chance with a young person. Also for the institutions, the schools, my mentors in school, we have 2 child health professionals. That's Dr. Justin Simba, who is our Dean, School of Medicine, and also Dr. Patrick Mburugu, who is the Chief Medical Officer at Jomo Kenyatta University. They have always written me recommendation letters when I need them. They've always recommended me in rooms where at times you are not in that room, so you need someone to speak on your behalf. Yeah. So please take a chance with the young people.
Wow.
Yes. Please.
Give the youth a chance.
Yeah, give the youth a chance.
We can
here.
Yeah.
There are a million others
who
are there who are not here because they don't have the chance.
Yes.
So let's buff them up and give them the chance and the confidence.
Wonderful. We're glad that you have kept it CAC TV and Rays of Hope again. We are here to inspire courage, resilience, as we've heard from Dr. Joan, and most importantly, hope. Let's keep hope alive. And I know you've learned quite a bit on that. You're either a young person or you're a person in authority and able to support young people. You know that young people have potential. Young people can bring revolutions and, reform things and bring about a lot of good, like Joan is doing. So let's give them support where we can. And for you, young person, you've heard it from a young person. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep hope alive. We're glad that you have watched. And Dr. Joan, so good to have you on this show. It makes a big difference because we get to celebrate you.
Thank you so much.
We get to celebrate you, and we get to really know you in a better way because you're covered here and there, but little aspects of yourself.
Yes.
But now when you have you here, we have gotten to know you more.
And I can actually tell them where they can find me.
Please do.
Yes.
Please do.
So let's say if you want to send me a message, you want to ask me a question, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Putting yourself out. So I'm on all the social media platforms as Ruguru Kimani. So Ruguru Kimani. And my blog link is www.excitingparenting.com.
Exciting Parenting. But otherwise, you find her as Ruguru Kimani. Thank you again. May God bless you. May God bless your speaking engagements and all those things, your academy work and all these things. The Lord be with you. That's all we had for you today. May God bless you. Keep hope alive.
We welcome your feedback on our programming. For questions or comments, kindly get in touch with us via email info@cactv.org, SMS 011 220044, or call us on 0794 588 054.
Because a new page of history gets written every day. Because breaking news can't wait. Information everywhere. In all situations. On every subject. Understanding the world. Imagining the world. France 24. A different take on the news.
Liberté, égalité, actualité.